E3's going all digital. A Pokemon developer is disappearing forever. Is the Halo Master Chief Collection coming to Switch? Probably not. And Playtonic teases a new game. Hopefully Yooka Laylee too. If you like me, if you like the video, if you want to help me out, throw a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff helps out so much, and the algorithm promotes the channel, etc, etc. Let's get into the movie. The ESA confirms new details about its upcoming all-digital 3-day E3 event. E3 is something that was a tradition in gaming for gamers, obviously. It was like a Christmas-esque thing just for gaming news, obviously. Sometimes we got new games, but most of the time it was just telling us what to expect for Christmas, right? They would say, oh, we got this game coming out this year, this game. Every company in the industry would dump all the best, coolest news at E3. Originally, it was like Space World was kind of the more hype thing back in the 90s. E3 and Space World were kind of competing things, I think, but then E3 took over. Space World went the way of the dodo, and then we had E3 just being the main guy. It was really awesome. I loved E3. I loved seeing, like, oh my god, a new Halo game, Halo 2, what's this? And like, did you see all the coolest stuff? It was awesome. And then slowly, as time went on, the internet gained a little more prominence. People started announcing things on there, and now we're at a point where E3 doesn't matter at all. No one cares at all. Nintendo started a trend of directs where companies are like, why are you announcing this in direct? Just do it at E3, you jokers. And everyone's like, oh, that was actually a really good idea. We should all do that. And so every company nowadays has their own little digital press conferences to show off their new games when they feel like it. No one waits for E3. It's not really a thing anymore. E3 is probably going to be dead soon, like absolutely dead. But here it's gasping for breath with an all-digital presence. The Entertainment Software Association announced last year that they would go digital for E3 2021, which will take place between 15th and 17th of June. Now, amid questions on what the future of games conferences will be, they have discussed their plans for this year. Last year was the first time that E3 failed to materialize due to the pandemic reaching critical mass during the planning stages. Despite initial plans to hold a digital version, there wasn't enough time to make it work, leading to the cancellation of the whole thing. Thanks to a report from VGC, we know that the 3-day event will involve live stream coverage from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, including 2-hour-long Keystone presentations from games partners, likely meaning large development studios, and smaller streams from publishers, indies, and influencers. Regional replays across Europe, China, and the Middle East will ensure that no one misses out on the news. Game demos will be made available to the public in the weeks before the event, and media will be able to preview the games remotely. On the 14th of June, the day before E3 is due to begin, a preview night will be happening, although there are currently no details as to what that means. And then they talk about Jeff Keighley's rival thing, the Summer of Games. I don't care about any of it, right? Like, I don't think anybody cares at this point. I used to love E3, like I said, but now everyone just does their own thing. Like, it doesn't matter at all. I used to be so excited for E3, even just a few years ago I was, but now I really could care less. I don't care at all. I'm definitely will tune in and see what there is and probably react to it on YouTube. Why not? Because that's fun to do. But other than that, I mean, we're going to get all the real news from the companies when they're ready to share it. So, see you later, E3. It was good knowing you. And oh my god, a Pokemon developer is shutting its doors forever. Oh, this is terrible. It's not. It's actually not at all, because they make games that no one cares about. Pokemon games that no one cares about. Maybe you do. I'm sorry to offend you, Timmy. I know you love those mobile games. I apologize. But the company in question is Umbrella. Pokemon Rumble developer Umbrella has been acquired and dissolved by Creatures Inc., which is the people that make Pokemon. Umbrella, the Japanese studio behind a number of spin-off Pokemon titles, has been fully acquired by Creatures Inc. It's been confirmed. Pokemon fans will know Umbrella for its work on the Pokemon Rumble series, GameCube's Pokemon Channel, N64's Hey You Pikachu, among other titles in the franchise, but 2019's Pokemon Rumble Rush will be its last game. Oh, so sad. Those were all such classic hits. The acquisition actually took place towards the end of last year. An official announcement states that Creatures will gain all property rights of Umbrella's work, and the studio will be dissolved as a result. Oh no, I'm so sad. What am I ever gonna do without my Pokemon Rumbles? Oh no! Literally no one liked your games anyway, so congratulations, you got dissolved into Creatures. Is that good? I think it's good, right? Like, maybe you were making money, I don't know, and you're like, I loved Hey You Pikachu. It was a gem of my childhood. I apologize. Creatures is a development studio which has always been closely linked to the Pokemon Company, founded by Pokemon president Tsunekazu Ishihara, and then president of HAL Laboratories Satoru Iwata. Creatures has developed a number of Pokemon titles over the years, as well as the Pokemon trading card game. It is currently unclear how the acquisition will affect the future of the Pokemon Rumble series, which saw 5 games launch over the course of a decade, 2009 to 2019. Last entry, the Always Online, fantastic, you gotta love that. Pokemon Rumble Rush was actually shut down last summer. Wow, what a surprise. No one cared, and no one cares about this. Again, see you later. Give us real Pokemon games and put some actual effort into it. Thank God Bandai Namco stepped up. Oh my God, Sean! Did you hear the news? Halo Master Chef Collection is coming to Switch! I purposely said chef. It was a joke. Calm down. Nope, false. Sorry, it's not coming. I don't think it's coming at least. Let's read the article and see what they say, but I think it's probably just coming to Apple, iOS, or who knows, but some way it's coming, not to Switch, I'll tell you that. The Master Chief Collection 343 teases a new place and way to play. So I think way to play is pretty important here. 343 Industries has teased that there just might be a new place and way to play the Halo Master Chief Collection in the near future. While things can change, it is trying to offer fans of this Halo collection a new way to play. While many would love to see Halo the Master Chief Collection come to Switch or PS5, this is most likely a hint that we may see this game arrive on the Epic Game Store, possibly Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta, with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on iOS and PC. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Xbox Game Pass on iOS. Why would you think Switch? Like what? I mean, they have worked together. We got Ori and Cuphead and all that stuff. But the Master Chief Collection, I mean, is that going to work well with Switches on? This is a mostly online game. Obviously, the campaigns are amazing. Love the stories. Great stuff. I do love Halo. I'm a Chad gamer. When Chad was like a bad thing, like Chad's like a college douchebag, but now Chad's cool. I don't know. All right, I'm a loser in some of your eyes for liking Halo. I know that. But I think it's coming to iOS and PC. I don't think it's coming to Switch. It'd be amazing if it does. I hope I'm wrong about this. I will definitely buy it if it does. I just don't think Switch's online currently could handle Halo. Obviously, they're trying to revamp the online. We talked about that for a bit. They're getting new servers in place, yada, yada, yada. We will see what the future may hold. But, you know, Xbox is really jumping into cloud gaming super hard, really hard pushing that. All the other Nintendo-oriented channels were like, here it comes, guys. Halo, Master Chef on your Nintendo Switch consoles. Don't see it. Sorry, Zach. And now what I find to be the biggest, greatest, bestest news of the day. Playtonic teases that a new reveal is coming soon, and that is very exciting for me. Yooka Laylee developer Playtonic has teased on Twitter that they have something new under development and are presumably ready to show it off to everyone very soon. The company's last game was the excellent 2D platformer Yooka Laylee and the Impossible Lair, which is amazing. I loved it. Incredibly comparable to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Some days I'm on the Tropical Freeze camp, sometimes on the Awesome. They're great. They're both amazing. Both incredible 2D platformers. Top 10 of all time, I think. Both of their titles have launched on the Nintendo Switch, and it seems reasonable to expect the next big thing they have cooking will too. Obviously, of course. They're not going to go, well, this is our best-selling platform. We're not putting it there anymore. The Nintendo gamers are most nostalgic for Banjo-Kazooie because that's where it was, but we're not going to put it there. It's a given. Why do you even got to say that? And then the tweet from Playtonic. We'd like to give our community, our friends, a giant hug. Green heart, purple heart. We know you're all wondering what we have cooking, and although we can't say just yet, something will be revealed soon, all caps. Maybe the all-digital E3 event. We'll see. Maybe it'll be worth something. I don't know. Who knows? Thank you for being patient with us. It's been a good bit since Impossible Lair, I believe, a couple of years possibly. Like I said, loved the game. The original Yooka Laylee, I backed on Kickstarter. I didn't fall in love with it. I'll say that. It was pretty middle of the road as far as platformers go. Maybe even on the lower end side of things. We were promised a Banjo-Kazooie spiritual successor, and what we got was a world of gigantic openness. Not much to it. It felt more like a Banjo-Tooie spiritual successor, which I've played Banjo-Tooie, never beaten it. I just get lost and I just lose focus and track, and I just don't want to play anymore. Banjo-Kazooie is so just concise and to the point, and it's exactly what it needs to be. Absolutely perfect 3D platforming in every way, shape, and form. Better than Mario 64, I even think. So, there you go. We need something along those lines. They need to have another crack at a 3D platformer, I think. Yooka Laylee 2, I know I say Yooka Laylee 2, people are like, that's the Impossible Lair. I don't consider the Impossible Lair. I consider that a spin-off of the Yooka Laylee, because it's supposed to be a 3D platformer thing. Maybe it's Yooka Laylee 2. Why would they have called it Yooka Laylee 2 in the Impossible Lair? We'll see. Obviously, the next one will probably have some other subtitle. I don't think we're ever going to get a numbered sequel to Yooka Laylee, because at this point, it'd be kind of weird and muddy for everyone. Like, wait, I thought this was that, and this was, and then what is this? But I do hope it is a 3D platformer. I backed the original on Kickstarter, like I said, and I was disappointed. So I would love to see them absolutely nail it. I think now they probably have a lot more of an idea of what the gamers want with all the feedback. We've gotten a million different reviews. I'm sure they've heard us, and I think they know what to do now. Hopefully, really excited. Can't wait to see this Playtonic. Don't disappoint me again, or else. How can you make it to the end of the video and have not pressed like? It's like you do that and you help me out. I look like I need help, right? Please, God, send help. But drop a comment, subscribe, like, all that stuff. Again, helps me out so much, and I really do appreciate it more than you can even imagine. Every single like just fills me with joy. Anyways, if you want to help the channel out beyond that, we have links to everything in the description. Patreon, merch store, all that stuff. We also have a pinned comment down below with all the other channels that I work on. Wrestling, my other channel, my gameplay channel, all that stuff. Maybe you'll like those too. If you like me, go check them out. And we're also on BitChute, Rumble, and Library, so check us out over there, and I'll see you later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.